We are starting our new unit in social studies on biography and autobiography. We are going to be looking at the lives of many, many people. You'll have a group of books assigned to you in Epic, and you will read a book each day. And there will be a Google slide for you to write about what you read in the Google slide, one for each day. You only write about one book in the slide. So, biography. Let's look at the word biography and try to understand the meaning of the word. If we break down the word biography and look at bio means life and graphy means to write. And if you put them together, it's to write about life. So it's an account of a person's life written, composed, or produced by another. So if I wanted to write a book about you, I would be writing a biography about you. Autobiography. We know what biography means. It means to write about life, one's life. Auto means self. So I would write a biography about myself, and it would be called an autobiography. The biography of a person written by that person. 10 elements to include when writing a biography or an autobiography: the birth date and place, family members, childhood and school life, hobbies and interests and activities, anecdotes, careers, reasons for fame, later life, old age, death, photos, and likenesses. The birthplace and date. When was the person born? Where was the person born? And why was the family in that location at that time? Those are some important details about the person's background knowledge to help you build character on that person. Family members, birth order, spouse and children, any other members of the family who were notable in some way. Where did they fall in the birth line? So let's say Miss Wise. I have an older sister, an older brother, myself, and my younger brother. So there are 4 of us, and I fall number 3 in the birth order. If I were to talk about my spouse, which is my husband, and children, I would tell you that my husband's name is Brian, and I have 3 children and 4 grandchildren. Any other members that were notable in some way? When I think of that comment, I think of the many different presidents who have fathers who were presidents, and so it sort of runs in the bloodline to be a president. That is just one example. There's sports, bloodlines, and just different notable activities. Childhood and school life. Interesting stories about the childhood or school, early achievements, any events that had an impact on their life. One person I think about is Abe Lincoln. He grew up on a farm, and he did not have a lot of time to devote to education and to school. And so he read books as he did his chores on the farm. That is an important, interesting fact about Abe Lincoln that is important to be in his biography. Hobbies and interests and activities. Do the person's hobbies or activities make them more interesting? Do the hobbies, activities have a bearing on why they have a biography written about them? And do the hobbies or activities relate to other aspects of their life? Blaine Knight. He played on the Arkansas Razorbacks baseball team, and he came from a bloodline of sports players. His great-grandfather played for the Pensacola Flyers, and Blaine was recruited to the Texas Rangers in 2017. That is an interesting fact, and so that would be a very good fact to put in a biography about Blaine Knight. Anecdotes, interesting stories about why they are famous, or interesting stories about the impact they have had on others. When I think of this, I think of Mother Teresa. She gave her life and devoted her whole life to helping others. And this is a very good biography book about Mother Teresa, and it is in your epic line. Careers. Is their career why they have a book written about them? Is their job similar or different from their hobbies and activities? Have they made a significant contribution to mankind through their job? Um, is their career about what they have a book written about them? I think of Tiger Woods. I remember seeing him as a 3-year-old on CBS Good Morning Show, playing golf and being able to hit that golf ball right into the hole every single time. And so a book written about him would be an interesting fact to add in there. Also, our president of the United States, he started out as a real estate agent, and then he just built a dynasty from there. He had a very good financial success, and later had TV shows and different things, and decided that he wanted to move into the political career, and became the president of the United States. And so those would be some really good, interesting facts to add in a biography about President Trump. A reason for fame. What did they do that caused someone to want to write a book about them? At what point in their life did they become famous? Rosa Parks is a very good example, and this book is in your lineup in Epic. She had a significant effect in creating equal rights for everyone. She stood up for herself and what she believed in, and you'll find out more information about that in this book about Rosa Parks. Later life and old age, what did they do near the end of their life? Like Mother Teresa, she contributed her whole life, and so from all the way to her old age and her death, she contributed giving to others. And so those are important informations to add into her biography. And were they honored in their lifetime for their achievements? And yes, she was. When and where did they die? Was there anything unusual or significant about their deaths? One example would be Thomas Jefferson and John Adams both died on July 4th, 1826. Photos and likenesses. Photographs or artist rendering of the person may be included. So many pictures of their life that you can include, or an artist's drawing of their life would be good. We hope that you enjoy reading all the biographies that I have picked out for you, and they are on Epic. And remember, once you read one book, you can actually, there'll be a whole bunch of books in Epic for you to read, and you just pick one of those books that you read each day and write in the Google slide about it.